Hello, hello again. It's me. Uh, hmm? Okay. Oh, it's just responding to a text of mom's. Oh, anyway. So, hello, it's Aria again. Welcome back to my channel. Why does it always seem awkward to do? Like I know everybody says that, but anyways, um, like in my last video, I'm gonna do like I hope I'm not disturbing my husband. He's on the couch napping. But um the last video I did side quests in that other zone. This time I'm gonna do side quests in this zone. Um, don't know how I left so many. Maybe I think might have happened like when I just left that area to go down here, they popped up, or my husband said maybe it happened like right before I left and I didn't notice. Anyway, it's quite a few to get through, so I am not like somewhere. Here we go. I figured I'd just do a separate video so I can label it better accordingly, the title. The other one was like side quest in the upper, and this will be upper something Kozama'uka. Kozama'uka? Like it's so hard to say some of these words. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry about if I butcher them. Like cause stories on here and all these side quests is here. Yeah, there's another one. And there's still stuff to like, discover. Like, I don't even know if there's a proper path over there. It didn't. Oh, it could be from that area. Anyways, I'm rambling. We have a quite a few to get through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have 10 side quests to get through. Might as well get started. That it would probably take at least another hour, like the last video took. So, like I hope these videos aren't too boring. Um, or anything. I know it's just me reading that quest. Right now, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that volume up right now. I mean, background music, whatever. Excuse me. Oh my god. Without further ado, we're gonna get started. There is the corn dude again. Let's wrestle. My friend, what brings you all this way? Taking in the sight, sound, and flavors of Terroir, I trust? Sure. Nods. Where's its little face at? It's just a corn cob. It talks? Does it even have, like... Whatever. As you might have guessed, there is a Hanu in need of my assistance, and as I yet lack the strength to make myself seen, I am in need of your assistance. Follow me and I shall take you to them. It's down there. So, in the meantime, I'm gonna pick up whatever's near me. Hinu? Holly? Yeah, I think that's her. It's her? Seek someone with the strength to topple trees, or at the very least squash a pet. Why? Those stout legs like a towering tree, those rippling arms like gnarled branches. Might you lend me your strength for a simple hunt? The storm left more than destruction in its wake. Fearsome beasts now infest the forest, and their cooling is an unending task. Reports tell that a trio of owls has been sighted lurking near the docks to the east. Easy prey for the likes of you. Might you exterminate them so we can once again travel the waters in safety? Yep. So, yeah. Yeah, there's a... I don't know why I didn't do that one. Ride of the Winds Chosen. One of those side story things, because it had like a picture. So that one's probably gonna take a little longer, just like that in the last one with the Lalafell dude. It took slightly longer. So yeah. Lanu Hanu needs help performing an honored tradition. Lee. I don't know how to say that. Okulai. Of course I know your name. Who isn't familiar with Lamont's companions? Not to mention your friends can't seem to go a moment without mentioning you. I'm Lanu Hanu, and I have the honor of being the Wind's Chosen. It is my feathers which adorn the festive float. I feel the wind has guided you to me for a reason. As a visitor to our village who has fast become an honored friend, I would offer you a chance to strengthen our bond. Tilt head like that. Perhaps you're familiar with the Lands Guard. It is customary among the Wind's Chosen to save their molted feathers and present them to these brave protectors as gifts every few years. At this very moment, one of their number is making their way to Is it Hanu or Okanu? Yeah, Okanu to receive our offering. But there is much more to it than just a simple delivery, and I think you'll be interested in taking part. It will deepen your understanding of our ways, and perhaps you and this member of the Lands Guard will become fast friends. Why do you assume so? um, I would start with a small task, if you're willing. Nahanshi is the name of our guest, and he was due to arrive some time ago. I fear he may be lost. Could you search the road for him? I'll stay behind in case he arrives here after all. Must be up there. Industrious carpenter? The industrious carpenter is in search of an extra pair of claws, but hands will suffice in a pinch. Okay, Yeah, if anyone knows how to pronounce that, help me. And apparently it's like an emo, I think. Oh, I don't know how to say that. Might you have a spare moment to lend me a helping hand? With the reeds sprouting more vigorously than ever, the time has come to repair our weathered roofs. However, wet reeds will not do, not at all. They must first be thoroughly dried, or the roofs are likely to collapse at the first drop of rain. I ask that you collect the freshly cut reeds placed near a building to the east and deliver them to Kozama'uka, where the gentle breeze shall dry them. Help us with this task, and I promise you'll be satisfied with your reward. to get the way up. Is it upstairs? Ah. Lonu Holly requires a swift pair of legs for an urgent delivery. Welcome, honored visitor. Thanks to your efforts, the reeds grow robust, and at least I can make reed dumplings again. Oh, they're every bit as delicious as I remember. Although I want nothing more than to eat until my belly bursts, I've saved a batch for those who are planning the reconstruction of the Great Stairs. I'm much too full to make such a journey. However, might you deliver them in my stead? Surely, my friends would be glad to receive them from the very woman who revitalized Hanu's festive spirit. Thank you, thank you. They can be found working hard near the flight of Wingless. Hurry before the dumpling pool. Oh, it's not one of those. Okay. Excuse me. I think I made it so that I can show 10 instead of 5, so we're going to, because eventually I will have, didn't I say 10? I will have 10. So, all these. Did I hear something? Well, maybe it was the game noise. I don't know. I think my kitty, the cat. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, picking up quests. Anu Hanu wishes to share Hanu's customs with its new visitors. You're Wiklama's companion, aren't you? Kit Zahi smiled upon me. I had hoped the great bird would guide one of the village's saviors to me. You see, the time has come for us to make our customary offerings to Zahi. It is a ceremony we hold dear, and I would invite you to participate as an honored guest. Okay. You would join us then? Oh, that makes me so happy. My feathers are standing up straight. The traditional offering is a fruit that grows to the northwest, and they must be so ripe that they've fallen to the earth. Gather 3 and deliver them to Lanu Holly at the shrine. Yeah, I'm gonna go down here and do this one. Maybe that one too. Isn't there one over there? Yeah, I'll do that one later. Please don't eyebrow. Like, yeah. Oh. Gonna needs someone to get their feet wet. Fine. Hello, have you taken in all that our humble village has to offer? If you happen to be on your way to Breath Between, there's a task I would like your help with. You are as kind as they say. I've been asked to deliver freshly sprouted reed leaves to use as bait, but my work here has kept me so busy I've had little time to fill the order. The fields nearby have the choicest reed, and I would be in your debt if you could gather some leaves and take them to Munahanu. you can keep his payment for your troubles. A breath between's down there. Yeah, and to go. This side quest. Dodger. A necklace. 45. Yeah, no. Mine's better, so I'll just put it on someone else. But level 90? 90. Radalja seeks someone well liked by the locals. You travel to the promise, don't you? I've heard stories, but it's an honor to meet you in the flesh, Laura. I know you're a busy woman, but might I have a moment of your time? I serve the Dawn servant, and I'm come here in an effort to catalog the traditional magics of our continent. In particular, I'm interested in how the Hanu Hanu weave the energies of wind. Competing to see who can float a feather the furthest seems to be a favored pastime of the Hanu, which demonstrates their mastery over wind. Yet I've no notion as to how they achieve this mastery. My best theory is they undergo intensive training from a young age. But as a recent arrival here, prying into such matters may come off as presumptuous. But you have their trust. Might you ask in my stead? Okay, now I'm going down. I think. Let me just follow the road and go west. Follow those things. Then travel down there. Didn't I go travel west? The other way. Okay. Road is safe with me, yes. Safe. Road. What's the red? Oh. It looks like Crescent Moon, sort of. Hmm. Why does the wind heat us? Why? Because we consume the blessing of the reeds bestowed upon us by Kozama'uka. The energy suffused in the earth flows into the reeds, and the reeds flow into our bellies. By that cycle, we are gifted with the land's strength. In other words, the reeds are far more than mere sustenance. They are the very wellspring of our power. Right? I thought I changed it to. What? That would be more helpful. There we go. I like it. I never considered why we are so attuned to the wind, but now that you ask, it must be thanks to our daily meditations and rigorous training. By listening carefully to the wind's whispers, one can discern the path of its flow, and in so doing, achieve total harmony with one's surroundings. This understanding allows us to summon gales mighty enough to chase clouds from the sky. Where am I going? Hmm? Oh, the hungry honey. My stomach, I can't stand this rationing any longer. My house was flooded in the recent storm, causing most of my food to spoil or rot. I've taken great pains to make what little I have last, but it's simply not enough. I see. She requires food with longevity. Then she shall have the driest of corns my cob can muster. And there, this should suffice. My word, is all this dried corn for me? It will be many moons before I could hope to diminish such a bountiful store, and the crunch is certainly to be sublime. Thank you, kind stranger. There is hope for the future yet. Oh, the children will be thrilled. She seems quite taken with the dried corn. That is well. I shudder to think what havoc spoiled foods might play on her stomach and bowels. Hunger might well be the least of her wrath. Thanks to your timely assistance, however, she and her family will have all the corn they need to help them weather their hardships. Yet there are other empty bellies that beckon, and so I must away. Take care, friend. I hope to see you again. Nice. Rest. Ganu Hanu is fidgeting with nervousness. Oh, where could he be? You there. You look fierce enough to brave the untamed wilds. Please, I'm in dire need of help. A friend of mine journeyed southwest Cave Kitoya a while ago and still hasn't returned. I'm beginning to fear the worst has happened. While it's likely he simply lost track of time staring at the rainbow mall, I keep thinking about all beasts skulking about. Please check up on him for me. Please check up on him for me, if only to set my heart at ease. I'll stay here in case he comes back, but in the meantime, visit the cave and search for him. I wager no other Hanu will be nearby, so he shouldn't be hard to spot. Whoopsie. Come on. Shoot. Having fruit. Oh. I'm heartened that you would show such interest in our ways. Many know that the Hanu have a deep connection to the wind, but few care to ask how that connection is made. That being said, it's a question without a single answer. However, I would say that our feathers are the most important tool we have for comprehending the wind's movement. They're more than just for show. They allow us to sense even the smallest shift in the wind's temperament, and that awareness allows us to direct it as we see fit. Yeah, here. Huh. Weird. Is this Loki here? Yeah. You're looking for me? You're not a Hanu, unless you're molding something off. Ah, so that's the way of it. Well, now that you found me, I suppose I better get on with it. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm. I joined the Lands Guard hoping I could bust some skills, slaughter some beasts, use these muscles of mine. But for my first assignment, I'm lugging crates of supplies around. It's not exactly what I had in mind. And suppose complaining won't get this done any faster. Let's go meet this Hanu then. Thought I was just coming here to pick up some feathers. My superiors didn't say anything about helping someone. Yeah, well. You found him! Now we can begin. Before the gift of feathers is to be bestowed, there are proper steps that must be taken. Firstly, I bid the warmest of welcomes to Nahanshi. As the Wind's chosen, it is my solemn duty to show you what sights our humble village has to offer. As one of the land's guard, it behooves you to become familiar with all corners of the continent, yes? Then come with me to the center of Okhanu, where you can behold the entire village at once. Cutscene. Take it all in. This is Okhanu. As you can see, our homes are made from wood and reeds, both of which the forest blesses us with in abundance. Our nature's blessings are to be treated with care, for dry reeds can easily catch flame, and if they do, we risk setting our entire village alight. Building waterways through Okhanu is a way to protect us from such incidents, but aquatic beasts can travel them as well, and when these beasts become too great in number, we beseech the Landsguard to cull them. Do you now? I always thought hunting duty was just a way to keep us sharp. Well, sharp. While I'm here, I'll make sure nothing troubles your home. All of Okhanu would thank you. And now for the reason you came. The feathers of the Wind's chosen. They're used to adorn the equipment worn by the Landsguard. The design evokes the image of Kozama'uka, the great bird revered by all Hanu. The feathers give it a touch of authenticity that makes the soldiers appear all the fiercer. Every soldier's outfit is designed according to their profession, and each feather must undergo an elaborate process of dyeing and oiling to meet the Landsguard's various needs. So without further ado, let us begin. I first ask that you come meet me at the gate to the southeast. Fine. I should warn you, I'm not known for my delicate hands. That went about as well as expected. Could you stay behind for a moment, Ara? I would like to hear your opinion of Naharshi. Well. He doesn't want me here. I have the same impression. Truth be told, his attitude is the same as every Landsguard's troop who comes to receive this gift, and we're meant to fix it. Consider this the passage of sorts. The Landsguard sends us troops whose rough edges want for polish, and the task we set before them serve as a whetstone. Over the course of our work, they gain a great insight into the history and meaning behind this exchange of gifts. Soldiers with a tangible bond to their charge were protected all the more staunchly. In recent days, however, even our treasure trove of knowledge hasn't been enough to rouse the spirits of some. But working alongside someone as capable as you, Nahashi, may find the extra motivation he needs. Now then, let us proceed to the southeastern gate, and while this goes without saying, keep this little conversation between us a secret. Oh yeah, it is up there. The feathers we send the Landsguard are for decorative purposes, and since they can lay untouched for quite some time, they aren't fit for use on the floor. What did I do to deserve this? I don't know what my superiors were sneaking behind my back as I departed. The Hanu might think this our god is worth all this trouble, but I just want to get it over with. Let's get it over with. Yeah, well, have a better attitude. Hanu is ready to start cleaning. Now that everyone is here, it is time to begin. Together we shall make these feathers so striking that even Zaihi would be envious. The first items we require are dyes and oils. The former is used to match the feathers with various uniforms worn by the troops. The latter serves a different purpose. As you can see by observing yours truly, Hanu boasts feathers full and colorful. This is thanks to the oils our bodies secrete, which keep our coat from becoming drab and brittle. But the feathers we give to the Landsguard were molted long ago and have since lost their natural luster. So we must apply oils to make them as vibrant as those of a Hanu in their prime. The task of gathering said oils and dyes falls to me. Go to Okbekbe, where a crate has already been prepared. In the meantime, Hanshi here will get the feathers. Over there. I think we'll pick up that one to the west. Trying to decide on the best way to go. Where's the bridge? I usually whatever's closer, I just keep doing that. So. Oops. I'm getting stuck in places. Yeah, I don't have the transparency on because I don't know. I can't see where I'm going even though it's transparent. It's weird. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Get it out. Oops. At least in the zone. That was actually of level. Um, oh, I've only done one. I definitely need to do yeah, I suppose I can quest on somewhere, but rather not. I don't plan to level that much. Like, I leveled a lot of things to 80 originally, but I don't have the energy to do that anymore. So yeah, but I mostly focus on Viper. Go ahead. 340, 645. So, oh, mine's better. I should put it on something else. What's that? Anyway. Tunu Holly has prepared a thrilling experience for curious visitors. Okay, light, whatever. With so many new faces in our village, we have an uncommon opportunity to share our culture with others. In fact, I've prepared a unique experience for new visitors and would be honored if you took part. You have no idea how happy that makes me. Now I shall teach you to train as we do, and in so doing, grant you a small taste of our mastery over the wind. The Hanuhani's been long. Oh, sorry, I'm popping my neck. Ow. Uh, we Hanuhanu spend long periods in meditation, during which we deepen our bond to the energies flowing through the land. Of course, we know your time here is limited, so you shall experience an abridged version of this practice. Gunu Hanu awaits at the top of these stairs. Speak with him to begin your training. That is not what I meant to do. So it's too far down. It's probably down there. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, this takes forever. Oh, a new face. Have you come to feel the wind's caress? Yes. I am deeply honored that you would learn of our ways. Now I shall teach you our most basic method of attuning to the wind, so simple that even a young chirper can master it. As Tunuhali has already told you, our goal is to be in harmony with the endless flow of the land's energy, its heartbeat, if you will. The best way for a novice to do this is to jump from a high place, and as you fall, focus on the rush of the wind across your skin and its roar within your ears. But first, you must pray. Only then can you spread your wings and give yourself over to the grace of the wind. I don't have wings. I don't have wings. You have offered your prayers to the forest. To attune to the wind's energy, you must jump down from the House of Winds high, while dismounted. Ugh. Why, for a moment I mistook you for one of us. I never knew someone with no feathers could fall through the air with such grace. Do you feel different? Like the land itself has accepted you into its embrace? No? That lets you know that Hanu young and old compete to see who can float a feather the furthest, and that the winner's feathers decorate our sacred float. To be chosen by the wind is an honor above all. Reflect upon the training you underwent today, and even without feathers, I am certain you shall hear the wind's whispers more clearly. Of course, if you wish to jump again, you're more than welcome. Yeah, no. Did I say? Yeah, okay. Let's just put it on the white mage. can't decide what to use for side quests. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to level something else. I mean, it is still kind of story. I wasn't sure if I wanted to level something. What go across this way? Oopsie. Fishing, fishy, fishy. Not anymore. He's who? You're here about the supplies? Good, good. Everything's in that crate over there. It's heavy, so be careful not to drop it on those dainty toes of yours. Or still, you might break a bottle of dye. The lens-good artisan who designed their uniforms is very particular about their coloring, so not a single one can go to waste. There's nothing a soldier loves more than their equipment, so every detail has to be just right. Tread as carefully as you can back to the Lanu Hanu. Okay. Whew. You can cancel that because, like, I want to turn this in first. I didn't realize it was one of those. You are returned. Here the Hanu Hanu forthcoming with worthy Hanu Hanu forthcoming with their knowledge. I see. So there isn't one key to their expertise, but many, each one forged by their singular bodies, culture, and environment. I believe you've given me a starting point from which I can launch a more thorough investigation. Thank you, Laura. Next. Okay, mine's already better. Okay, now let's go back. And pick this up. Is it that one? Excuse me. Follow this road. Oh my god, so slow. But are these really feathers? They're so heavy. How many are in there? Hundreds, thousands more? Yeah. Oh. You both did excellent today. Nahanshi, it appears you might need some rest after your ordeal, Uh, how many feathers are you packing in that crate? Are you sure you didn't send me to get the dyes and oils? Be glad I didn't, Nahanshi, for Ari's crate is much heavier. She also carried it from a much greater distance. Really now. And here I thought I was the strong... bested on my first assignment. Yeah. Oh, oops. My little rock dropped. Trying to move my monitor forward. Anyway, but that won't happen again. I had enough rest, so let's get on with it. If you insist, Nahanshi, let us proceed to the heart of the matter. First, we must dye each feather one by one. But be careful, for each color is needed in differing quantities. Equipment used to attack is adorned with black feathers, while equipment used for defense is adorned with feathers in their original green. For those, we must carefully... Hold on just a minute. We're dyeing all of these one by one? I'll be an old man by then. There has to be a better way. Say, throw a few dozen of them in a big bowl of dye? Ah, but that will make the coloring uneven, Hanshi. As I was saying, we must carefully apply oil to the feathers to bring out their original color, or they'll quickly become brittle. I see. This will be a test of patience, but with the three of us, it shall be over before the moon turns. Probably. Worry not, for I am here to teach you how best to see the job done. I suppose I'm thankful for that. Truth be told, I never knew so much hard work went into our uniforms. For our brothers and sisters in Landsguard, no effort is too great. The Hanu are honored that you wear our feathers. You are surprised? As the wind's chosen, seeing my feathers become a symbol of the great Kizai fills me with a joy unequaled in this world. And to have them adorn the Landsguard armor makes my joy all the sweeter. Few in Toral can claim such an honor, so there can be no mistake. Is there really more to this than I thought? I would like to apologize for how I've been acting. I see now that things are done a certain way for a reason. So, while I may grow old and grey in the doing, I'll see that every feather is dyed or oiled properly. At least we're in this together, eh, Laura? Your work was swift and capable, or the hardest part is behind us now. Yeah, well. I reckon I'll be cleaning dye from under my nails for some days yet, but I won't complain about honest work. Now I have to think about how to get these back to Lolo. Don't get ahead of yourself, young Nahanshi. Yes, the hardest part is behind us, but there's more I would ask of you. As I said before, Kizaihi is revered by the Hanu and we must pay due respect for use of its liking. As such, there are time-honored rituals that must be followed before we give this offering to the Landsguard. Time-honored, eh? As long as it's time-consuming. He's still complaining. Hanu is eager to see his feathers blessed. Our next step is simple. We must bring the feathers before the likeness of Kizaihi in Kozama'uka Kozama'uka and have the priestess beseech the great bird to bestow the wind's blessing upon them. More lugging the crate around then? I can do it, but if we're going any further than last time, I might need a couple of crates. Do not worry, Nahashi. I will carry the feather. I have something different in mind for the both of you. A friend of mine awaits you on the road to Kozanu... Kozama'uka. Speak with him and do exactly as he instructs. Okay, downwards and over this way. Yeah, this If he's carrying the crate, what are we meant to be doing? I hope something even heavier isn't in our future. Welcome, welcome. I understand you see the blessing of the wind. The priestess requires a special type of bark to complete the ceremony, and your job is to gather it. But you must tread carefully, for the shores where the trees are found teem with hungry beasts. I suggest clearing the area first so one doesn't sneak up on you. I don't mind a bit of hunting, but these arms aren't meant for, uh, apologies. I suppose campaigning is a habit I should aim to break. This is all part of the process of making our equipment, isn't it? There's a reason we need this bark, so get the bark we shall. I'll search the south side, or you take the north. Ah, Glad you can't actually use an umbrella on a mount. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyways, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going up to like the nearest. Hold on. Oh, there's some itches. Having your headphones on is a pain sometimes. Sometimes not. Yeah. Oh. Mm. Mm. Oh. Oh. Fine. Oh, hello. To what do I owe this honor? Fruit. This ripe, bluish fruit is said to be the favorite of Kizai. Yeah. Ah, Kazai will be most satisfied with these. Say you are more than an honored guest. You are the very heart of the ceremony. After your efforts to bring Ihehana back to us, Kizaiha is doubtless overjoyed to see you in this role. The fruit shall bear a powerful blessing indeed. Now, you must take the previous offering back whence you came. Deliver the blessed fruit to Anu, and the ceremony will be complete. Go with peace. I can go down and attune to that because apparently I have not. And then find that. Hmm. Where's that person there? Oh, tell me this is with Beast Tribe, the tribal quest or whatever it's called is here. Because it looks like he just leveled up. Oh, well, that's neat. Ha, here it is. Oh, do I have to fight something? No. Survey. It's purple, I have to fight something. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So many Go on, let's do that. Then go back to up to do that. And leave me alone. There we go. Oh, I recognize you. You travel with Lamont, yes? Have you come to see our progress on the Great Stairs? Hopping hot reed dumpling. Savoring dumpling looks delicious, or does it? Dumpling! Oh, how long has it been since I smelled that heavenly aroma? When the reeds sprouted big and tall, we had cause to celebrate often, and it was a common scent in Hanu. To have these delivered by one who helped those days to return is a great honor indeed. This project would cause my feathers to fall out one by one. Mark my words. Where do we even begin? Lanu Holly made her famous dumplings? These are just what I needed. Such a large undertaking makes one so very hungry. With my energies restored, I've come to a realization. Our reed problem requires the perspective of visitors to solve. So perhaps we should consult opticians from other clans for advice on how to repair the Great Stairs. Mm-hmm. Stairs. Oh, it's the thing to connect at this side, that the sides. Oh, wow, a thing. Right stairs. Does it go up? It does go to the other side. Huh. Okay, apologies, but this area is still impassable. You brought reed dumplings just as I was about to keel over from hunger. Kind soul appears from the wilderness to save me. This passage is of great importance to us, since no small number of merchants use it to reach Hanu. With delicious dumplings to fuel me, I can now tackle this problem with renewed energy. Yay. Um, why do I get the feeling the story is coming? Well done, you two. You brought exactly what I asked. But I suppose you're still curious as to why the bark had to be from those specific trees. The answer lies within the legend of Kizaki. You see, our ancestors hailed from a different land, and were guided here by the great bird. But upon their arrival, they found perilous woodlands overrun by hungry fiends. Many Kanu were lost to the gluttonous appetite of the wild, and they had nearly succumbed to despair. But then Kizaki let out a mighty screech. It echoed through the land, setting the trees aglow. Taking this as divine guidance, our beleaguered ancestors took bark from the trunk and burned it. The smoke wafted through the air, and the beasts found it so pungent they were forced to flee one and all. Since that day, warriors would burn incense before a battle in the hopes it would ward them from harm. Thus we bless the landscar's feathers in the same way, that they, too, may bask in Kizai protection. Now, take the bark to Kozama'uka, and on the way, I would be glad if you offered your sincerest prayers to the great bird. Do I have to go back up? Yeah, I do. Oh well. Almost done. Kind of. Did I do that one over? Yeah, I did. This way. Yeah, not left or right. Banana. Wait, what? Oh, come on. I'm just a level under it. Why is it taking so long? Pull it. Come on. Oh, don't tell me it's a boss. Yeah, it's this. No wonder. Joy. Only one for the fang. That makes sense. Okay. It's a false face. I didn't realize when I started it that it was just one. Yeah. Undertaker. look kind of so. No, not. Oh yeah. This would help. I need a little bit. Yay. Let's just count this thing. Yay. Okay, so going up here. Oh, no wonder it took a while. It's a boss fight. Oy. Although I'm afraid my summoner might have died to it, so either survive or you kill it kind of slowly, or you'll survive and yeah. Anyway. We're finally here. Mind giving me your bark? I'll deliver it to the Hanu priestess. Taken from trees found near the riverbanks of Pit Cleansed Cat. Yeah. This bark is almost indescribable stone. Thank you, Laura. Once I'm finished, let's offer our prayers. Wouldn't want to disappoint our host after all. The Hanu take their traditions seriously, don't they? I knew they wished for good harvest and such, but never imagined we landsguards were in their thoughts all this time. This has been an eye-opening experience, to be sure. But I can't help but wonder why we're so important to them. Why allow us to use their revered god in the designs of our equipment? Aren't you a landsguard yourself, and you ask such questions? Yeah, well, you're Aura, aren't you? I'm Zuli Holly. I know we have you to thank for Hana's success, but even so, I must ask that you stand aside. You are Nahanshi, of whom I've heard much. I'm surprised you have the gall to step foot in such a sacred place. While the elders may sing the praises of the Landsguard, their minds have been warped by too many moltings. The new generation is sick of their ceaseless chirping. Huh? But how else was supposed to? You have to say your lines. Remember how we practice. Huh? Oh, yes, I understand. We heard you complain when you took the feathers. We saw the disdain in your eyes. Someone with such disrespect for our history doesn't deserve to bask in Kizahi's grace. What? But. I, About anymore? Hmm? That may be so, but he's had enough chances. We refuse to suffer this land's guard to be an Okanu. Listen well and remember, the sacred likeness of Kizahi was once reduced to shredded reeds. By whom, you ask? Why, none other than Gazul Jaja, Dawn servant and founder of the lands. No, the Dawn servant would never. This misdeed would never be forgotten. If you have any pride in your position, you should be ashamed at your ignorance and lack of respect. How will you answer for that? Yes, you must answer, and answer well, or we will be very angry with you. I mean, he can't help it if he's never been told, for one thing, but I had no idea about this history of conflict. Why didn't Hanu say anything? And why am I taking the blame for the past? In any case, we can't stay here. I have to think about this. Okay, that has to be the end. He's visibly shaken. I don't see why Zuli Holy would lie, but how have I never heard of Dawn Servant's affront to the Hanu Hanu? And why would Lanu Hanu act so proud to have his feathers adorning our equipment? I'm no good with numbers, but even I can tell something doesn't add up here. History. Learn about the history. You might be right. It was my ignorance that seemed to set her off, after all. Whatever happened, I'd like to leave here on the Hanu's good side. Well, our best bet is probably to return to Hanu. If anyone can tell us the truth about what happened with the Dawn Servant, it would be Lanu Hanu. Yeah, let's return. Here's me. Oh. I don't see him, but the crate's not here either. He might have left to Kozama'uka already. Wouldn't we have seen him on the road if he had, though? And the forest is vast, I suppose. Anyways, maybe one of the younger Hanu Hanu around here can tell us if Zuli Lee's going to share it. Let's ask around, alright. Yeah, this way. Of course, every Hanu knows the story of the Dawn Servant's visit, but it might be more accurate to call it a rescue. For at the time, our home was beset by beasts and fiends. When Guzul Jaja heard this terrible news, he personally came to drive out every last one. Oopsie. over there. Julie Holly said all that? Well, I do remember hearing that when our ancestors beheld the ruined figure, some of them viewed it as a terrible insult, even though they were saved. Could that grudge have been inherited by their children and grandchildren? I can't speak on such matters, but perhaps Lanu Hanu can. He is wise in our ways and makes an effort to befriend everyone he can. Huh? Where? Oh, it's hidden in the. Oh, oopsie. I don't know where I'm going, apparently. um, the likeness of Kisaihi. My father actually worked to repair it. He told me that the Dawn servant's slaughter of the beast was swift and brutal, but left many of our shrines and homes damaged in its wake. But what choice did he have? The fiends were at our doors. My father and his friends agreed that it was better to be alive. At least that's the way. At least that way they could rebuild. Alright, since I'm here, I'm gonna turn this in. Thank you for delivering the dumplings. I hope they give my friends the energy to complete the daunting task ahead of them. Reed dumplings are considered a delicacy among the Hanu Hanu, and for good reason. I would like nothing more than to make a batch for our other wingless brethren who aid with the rebuilding, but I realize that not all peoples love their flavor as much as we do. But that doesn't mean I can't send a different gift to show my appreciation. I intend to send a nice haul of fish their way. You don't seem the type to munch on reeds either, so I've prepared something else for your reward. Cold hard queen. Welcome back. Was Lanu Holly impressed with your offering? Smell emanating from the snag indicates that blessings powerful indeed. Yes, I can feel Kizai's grace emanating from these. Thus, the ceremony is complete. The younger Hanu Hanu clamor to participate in this rite. You know, it's said that the fruit offered to Kizai becomes imbued with its divine spirit, and all who carry them shall be blessed with great luck. Surely you will be too. Although you traveled far, I hope you feel enriched by the experience. Go with our gratitude, and may the wings of Kizai sweep ill fortune from your path. What's the word, Aura? From what I heard, the Dawn Servant really did destroy that sacred figure. I see. I can't say I'm surprised that some Hanu Hanu would bear a grudge. So Zuli Holly was telling the truth. Something still doesn't sit right with me, though. The Dawn servant wouldn't simply go on a rampage and leave the Hanu to clean things up. He'd have more compassion than that. Nahanshi, you won't believe what happened. Huh? I was surrounded by Zuli Holly and her cronies while on my way to the shrine. They stole the crate of feathers from out of my claws, saying no Landsguard could have it until Nahanshi gave its answer. I assume you know what they're talking about? They said if you ignore their demand, they'll burn every last feather. What? Have they gone mad? Gods be good. I'm sorry, but can you go install them for a while? There's something I must look into first. I know what you're thinking, alright. Isn't this going a little too far? I would answer that the results shall speak for themselves. Now we simply wait and see what Nahanshi brings us. Zuli, Holly, and the others are waiting to the south of the shrine. Let's go there and stall them, as Nahanshi requested. Yeah, while I'm here, I'm going to turn in these quests too. Oh, it's taking longer than the last song. I mean, I guess there's slightly more quests here. Still. The mighty hunter returns. Has the Uo been reduced to shredded vine? Yep. I knew you would be equal to the task. I will spread word that the docks are open for safe passage. The great storm affected all life in the forest, washing away what was and leaving behind only uncertainty. There are many seldom traveled roads where desperate fiends still lurk. With the collapse of the great stairs, we've taken to using the waterways and other uncommon routes to get from place to place until the repairs are complete. That day cannot come too soon. Until then, however, we must make do. Thank you for your bravery. Have you finished? Yes. Thank you. Our home will be safer for your efforts. I suppose you're wondering why I had you carry the reeds all the way across the forest. Well, because then you means land of the arid shrine in our tongue. Once the reeds are... Did I skip something? Yeah, I did. It's weird. Legends say that so soothing is the breeze near the shrine that Kizaihi once rested its tired wings nearby. Yeah, it's in the right there in the event tab of the chat because I accidentally apparently skipped part of the dialogue, so that's what I was reading. And now on with once the reeds are dried and roofs hatched, our homes will be better fortified against the elements. And for that peace of mind, any price is worth paying. So here's your just reward. I'm gonna put it there. And then I have a few more left to do. 3 side quests? Yay. Then I'll stop. Naji should be here soon. We're lucky to have you to spur him into action on it. And while our methods may appear rather blunt to you, wait until Nahashi speaks before you judge us. Wait quietly and hear his answer. Oh, well. Answer for what? Don't know why you make us wait so long, Hachi, but I hope whatever you found was worth it. Alright. I spoke with the eldest Hanu in your village. He told me the story of the Dawn Servant's visit and the destruction of the Kizahi's likeness. The whole story. It seems he, particularly the head of reason, was filled with anguish at the sight and offered his deepest apologies. To make amends, he devised a way to assemble an even more robust figure from the remains of the previous one. His work was done overnight, and the head of resolve called upon the whole village to celebrate their newfound peace. For the first time in a long while, Ihe Hana commenced, and the Dawn Servant was chosen to ride the sacred float. After the festivities, the Dawn Servant said that when he finally established a unified nation in Taral, he wanted a motif representing Kizaihe to be among those used in his soldiers' uniforms. He declared that different tribes can forge friendships so long as they open their hearts to one another, that his nation would be one where peoples of all tribes could live in harmony. His soldiers would become a symbol of that promise. So you can learn from yourself after all. But you should have come here with that knowledge already seared into your memory. Yeah, well, like he is not probably one of old, I guess. I mean, yeah. I know. I have no excuse for my ignorance and the petulance born from it. This experience has taught me so many things. And now, with full knowledge of this history, I'm filled with a much greater sense of purpose than before. I feel more keenly than ever that my duty as Landsguard is to serve every corner of Tyrol. But to fulfill that duty, we must have our equipment. So please, I beg of you, entrust the feathers to me in good faith. He'll be a fine soldier. Don't you agree, London, honey? What? Yes, indeed, that was quite the moving display. My feathers were standing up straight. Thank you for looking after Nahanshi's during his growth, Hana. My growth? What are you talking about? Why, this was all a performance. A performance to guide you along the path of becoming a worthy lens guard. Your rite of passage is complete. So, my superiors weren't pulling one over on me. They were worried about me. I didn't realize my conduct was so concerning. Tell them what you told us, and their concerns will vanish. You'll be welcomed back with open arms. But before you do that, aren't there more places to visit? More materials to collect? We Hanu aren't the only people who love teaching lessons. Please, I don't want to think about that right now. I was worried sick enough imagining what would happen if I couldn't get the feathers. Well, you earned a bit of rest. Return to Okanu, and we will deliver the feathers to you after the priestess has blessed them. That part, at least, was no ruse. If you don't mind, I'd like to go to Kozama'uka. I feel I should offer one more prayer to Kisaya. Very well. Or why don't you wait, Okanu? I'll bring the feathers, and I'd like to speak with you once more before you go. I wonder how long I would have lasted if you weren't here. Now that our pride of passions is behind us, allow me to offer my thanks for all your help. I would also offer my apologies for making you party to our little deception. I would have told you everything, but I don't think the ending would have been quite so effective as I did. I agree, and I'm grateful things went the way they did. The lessons I learned here will guide me as I become acquainted with all of Tiral's people. Speaking of which, the next leg of my journey awaits. May we meet again. Okay, down here. Almost done. I think. I hope. Wonderful. Mm. Why, what a surprise! I didn't expect to see one of our visitors here, of all places. Have you come here to fish? Reed leaves. These leaves are favorite bait among fishers. Ah, these are the leaves I asked Gon and Hanu to deliver. You say you picked them yourself? You have quite the eye. These will do well. We can't grow to such prodigious sizes on weed reed reed alone, you know. The fish from these waters are to a staple in many a Hanu dish. We found that they like reeds almost as much as we do. And since we mostly eat the stems, we can also use the fresh leaves of unharvested reeds as bait. Everyone feasts. Perhaps you too can feast with this bit of coin you've earned. Let's figure out how to get down to where that is. Hmm. Oh. But actually on the other side. Oh. Another try before I teleport. Oh, my head. Um. back and can I do that? Jeez. It's not that way. Tell me the only way to go is a teleport over there. Well, let's find out. Mm-hmm. Now I need 2 paper. Yeah. Ah. Oh, there's the ether current. Yay. Hmm. Hmm. What? Oh, it's collection. Knew it. South. Southeast. Two. I'm getting shaky. Oh, I think I see it. There it is. Yeah, anyway. on it. False. Going to the small forest. Ah, there it is. Yeah, but that pushed him more. Fine. Bye. Currents. This place, I only have 2 more to actually find. I put, so that's continue. Oh, yeah. 600 and something. It's like probably all the way up there somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. Oopsie. Have to watch where I'm going. I am getting a bit tired. This is 2 hours and I already did an hour and something earlier. Yeah. Um, 558. What is this down there? Wait, I poured it all the way there just to... Okay, there has to be. I don't know. Really? It blocked it. It blocked it. Oh my god. How did you get there then? Can't. Nope. Oh. I don't get it. You used to be able to jump off things. But it is down there somewhere. How do you get there? still. That's annoying. What is that weird? The pink. Oh, it's not like wings. Oh. No. I don't. Directions. Directions. Up here anything. Oh, doesn't work. Surprised I didn't put an ether current up here. No. Oh, there has to be. I guess way on this other end somehow. Oh. Oopsie. Let's attune to this first. And then I go find out how in the world to get there. That's frustrating. Made out of remnants of what? Spaceship or something? Okay, those things are... Who live here? Oh, goblins. Or whatever they call it. Okay, let's see. Yep. No, that's fine. Okay, well, going here didn't work, so I'm gonna go all the way. Maybe that's the way. Go all the way at the end, the other end, because yeah, that's what other way is there to try? Oh, that's annoying. Whoa. Oh, it's inside of a cave system. I feel dumb now. I feel dumb. Pretty sure it's in here. Yeah, that looks right. Yep, there it is. These waters get more beautiful every time I come. Sensing a destructive prey, creature move in for the kill. Okay. And oh. What was that noise? Can't I gaze the moss in peace? Wait, you helped us bring back Hannah. You're a friend of Lamont, yes? What are you doing in this cave? You're in danger? Fiends, here? Oh, I didn't even hear them until the commotion was nearly over. I owe you thanks for your courage. And now that my reverie has been broken, I should return to my friend. He must be worried sick. Yep. Yeah. Finally found the stupid What? No. Why do I do it? I keep doing that. Um. I keep doing. Oh. He returned. He looked slightly unsettled, but none the worse for wear otherwise. That cave is where we gather the rainbow moss used in our medicine. It has long been held sacred as a healing spot due to its tranquil scenery. I haven't been since the Great Storm, and was worried that perhaps it had suffered damage in the flood. I am glad to hear that nothing has changed. But more than anything, I'm glad my friend returned safely. Had you not come along, the day might have been much darker. Hey. So, I have finished side quests in this area. Yeah, it's here. So I can be prepared for the story next time. Let's some point. Yeah. So thank you for watching this video. I know it's hopefully not too boring, just side quests and me reading with occasional commentary, but maybe you like seeing it. So thank you so much, and I will make another video soon. Maybe not today because I'm quite tired now. Thank you. Bye bye.